Breakups are never easy. One side will always be on the receiving end of a bad fucking. No matter who you are, no matter what you say, relationships never end well. But this week, the people getting screwed hardcore are those who were lucky enough to have listened to one of the best podcasts ever. I'm, of course, talking about the late, the great, the biggest problem in the universe podcast. I'm Howard Williams, and this is Sociopathic Therapy. After almost exactly 2 years, the end of the little podcast that could ran its course and died. The reasoning? Could have been financial, maybe some PC bullshit, or just a real Simon Garfunkel situation. But hey, that's between the creators and isn't any of my fucking business. All that really matters is a show that I considered as much of a rock as Bill Burr's Monday or Joe Rogan's Experience is no longer on my to-do list on Tuesdays, and that really fucking sucks. The relationship between these genuinely funny guys came off as real as shit. Sometimes the episode felt a little scripted. The jokes and the problems didn't really work all that well. But it was still, all in all, a pretty fucking great series. Though I don't like to speculate about why it eventually ended, you could kind of see it on the wall sometimes when Maddox spoke. He was doing the majority of the work, wanted more of an intellectual or philosophical show or problems, whereas Dick saw the show as more of a comedy podcast, and Maddox just kept saying over and over again, this isn't a contest, we're trying to find the biggest problems. He eventually stopped, but I can't shake the feeling that it never really stopped bugging him. But hell, that shit doesn't matter. It was still pretty fucking great. Just sucks that most of the Die Hard fans, myself included, went on a bit of a shitstorm after Dick wasn't present and Maddox failed to properly thank him in the final episode. Though I can see how a lot of you could lose your shit over this, you're still fucking morons for losing your shit over it. You see, the real biggest problem to this podcast was you, the fans. You people are so fucking annoying. Semi-retarded. Like a mob of fucking assholes. As of writing this shit, all I see is you whining about like bitching, just being malicious as fuck to Maddox for not giving Dick the proper ending. Like, oh, he should have fellatioed him on the final episode. You make it so personal, and it's so shitty in the final episode. And all your petty bullshit is just so fucking pathetic. And it's like, yeah, fucking right. You don't fucking care. You're just perpetuating this bullshit because you're nosy little bastards. Won't let shit go. You won't let these two men just go about their fucking business. You have to annoy the fuck out of them. And who the fuck are you anyway? Did Dick ask for a bunch of white knight assholes to come to his side to defend him from Maddox? You don't know anything about these guys. And even if you're right, how is attacking Maddox solving the problem? If anything, it would just make it worse. We'll never see a podcast now if you continue on this path. Stop trying to make everything so goddamn dramatic. It's gotten so bad that even the illegitimate bastard love child of the podcast had to come out with a fucking response post. And, like in typical Asterios fashion, he's just playing the good guy, not willing to call you guys idiots, even though that you fucking are. But the post makes some decent points. And other than using professed 3 fucking times, which is a huge no-no as a writer, and I'm pretty sure a sin, his response came off from the heart. But the thing I find funniest, just really ball-slappingly funny, is that Maddox knew how you fucking morons would react to this news. Just take a look at the problems he used in the final podcast. Outrage porn and well-intentioned idiots. 2 things this episode has garnered in fucking spades. Everyone is so butthurt and outraged about this final episode. And it's like, find the fat guy all over again, just with Maddox and Dick as the fat guy. Like, I get it. I really do. It fucking sucks. We've grown so attached to these guys over the last 2 years, but people die. Shit happens. Move on. C'est la vie. Life goes on. And go fuck yourselves. It was honestly one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to. I'm going to miss the fucking shit out of it. But, oh well. Sirrah, sirrah. I'm Howard Williams, and you're fucking welcome.
Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I could have, and I guess I didn't love you quite as often as I should have.